Hello, scrappy friends. Okay, challenge 4, Hey Little Magpie. It is February 25th, 2023, Cybercrop weekend. Challenge 4 is a black and white photo. I'm just covering somebody up here that I don't have permission to have their picture out there on social media, so I'm just covering them up. So it's my sister and her two children. They're 31 and 29, with myself and a friend. So we were at a country music evening. It's Big Country with the group, and it's a really fun evening. Lots of covers of great country songs that we all love, so singing along. We wanted to dance. In the end, the last song, we got out into the aisle and had a boogie. The next one we're going to, this is at the Brindley Theatre in Runcorn, and the next one we're going to, we've actually booked tickets on the side at the back, so we're together and we can boogie. So yeah, so because this is a country night, I'm going to use this collection from Hip Kit. I think this was July last year. Now, I didn't buy this. I actually skipped this kit, and because I didn't think I'd use it. I then went to that Dolly Parton country evening that I have done pictures for last year, scrapped last year. I'm going to re-scrap actually some of them pictures because I'm not too mad on what I've done with them, and I've also used the same title on 2 albums, on 2 layouts, on both layouts I did. So, but I didn't buy this. I went to Paper Fox in November, in Sheffield, and met a lovely young lady called Mimi, who we were talking about Hip Kit, and she said that she bought this and she doesn't think she'll ever use it. And I was just, in conversation saying I didn't buy it, and I wish I had because of the country night I went to. Anyway, her parents come to pick her things up the following day because she wasn't well and couldn't make it back. And she'd sent this kit with her parents for me. I couldn't believe it. It was just so generous and so lovely of her. I have friended her on Facebook, so I really need to send her something back, which is the reason why I friended her on Facebook, was to go, what's your address? I need to, so I could send her a little gift back to say thank you, but I keep forgetting, and I've talked about it on this video. I'm going to have to definitely do it. So yeah, so it's just a great layout, a great kit, considering the fact my huge love of country music and going to these country nights with my nieces and my sister and the friend who's covered up on the pictures. It's got these flags in as well, so we'll have to play with them. Lots of great country things. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but we shall see how this goes. That's actually the card in the back. That isn't my base card stock for the layout. Let me get a piece of, actually, do we use, no, we're going to get a piece of white card. Some 12 by 12. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I'm sure it'll come together as we go along. I'm thinking we're all looking this way, so I'll have the picture over this side and we can look this way into the photo. I am going to 3D foam it up. This is going to be the interesting bit because I need to not stick this down until I stop rolling and until the camera stops, so that I don't end up sticking the post-it to my layout. There we go. Make that a bit sharper. Okay, and if I end up ruining the picture with that post-it, I'll just reprint it, it'll be fine. So I'm really loving this one. So I'm thinking that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I wouldn't use that though, but it is gorgeous. How about a bit of that? Because it's a country night and that's kind of a bluey night colour. So whilst looking for some inspiration for this layout, I've got a Pagemaps sketch up on my PC screen opposite me. It's from February sketches. I will pop a picture of it in one of the corners on the video so you can see it. So yeah, so I don't know how like the sketch will end up, if I'll go off piste and do my own thing. Probably not. I never do when I'm looking at a sketch. So, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I don't want to cut into it. It's so hard, isn't it? When we get a gorgeous piece of paper. Just don't want to cut. Look at that. I love that as well. I might just end up using the A and B of this one sheet. Okay. So, I reckon I'll do that. So I'm going to 6 by 8, I think, for this piece. So we're cutting 4 off. That's going to go there. There's going to be a blue piece. No. Okay, we're going to use a darker one. No plan A, use a darker one. Okay. Only because of how wide I want this piece to be. So I need it to be wider than my photo, because my photo is wider than the one on the sketch. So I'm going to go about there. And then it's going to be shorter than the other piece. So I think I'll do about 6 inches that way. And then that comes there with that on. Now on the sketch the title's here, but because my photo's wider, this is all further over, so I'm probably going to put my title here. Not sure yet. Do I have another piece I can use for a journaling block? So it needs a journaling block, however I'm going to use this background from the packaging. So this is from the die cuts packaging. I'm going to do it about 2 inches, no, maybe a little bit more. Do it about there. So I love about Pink Fresh packaging, not Pink Fresh, Hip Kit packaging. It's always, or a lot of the time, it's something that's usable as an embellishment on your page. I like the fact it's got a tab at the top as well, so I might get... Now, I don't have the tab punch board, but what I do have, if I can get to it, is the envelope punch board. And you can, if I can find it, do a tab with it. By then punch up one end, and then punch at the other. And popping that in your trimmer. Oh, not quite far enough. There you go. I'm cutting that little bit off up to where the tab is. Like that. I might end up just punching a tab and putting a tab over actually. Now, that'd be great if that was Cowgirl at heart. Gonna do Mild and Happy, I think. Just getting, this would be easier if I actually use, you know, a tool that's designed for this kind of thing. But I'm just going and grabbing what's on the desk, because that'll do. And well, actually I think it, oh, it is going to fit, isn't it? Okay, so where's my freezer paper? Do you remember the good old freezer paper I used to use? Let me just go grab that. Okay, freezer paper. So this is wax paper, which is, again, wax side. So this is something that quilters use, apparently. Is what I learnt about this. I use it just to stick stuff, position stuff on layouts. Haven't used it for years. It's been under the depths of my desk. Forgot all about it. So it's not been out for a long time. Gone and moved my chair so I can't actually see the sketch now. Silly me. I wonder if I put that up and put it on that corner. Just going to check where my friend is. Okay, it can come that low and be okay. I think I'll do that. Oh. Wow. Looks like the wax in this is no good with this sticky anymore. Oh well. That's a nuisance. But there again, it does mean you can peel a layer off, a layer of adhesive off. So we end up without that layer of adhesive, and it's not going to stick on the photo for me to move, be able to move the post-it. Haha, method in my madness. This is actually something I used to do with sticky, was peel off the sticky layer so that it made positioning chipboard better, because you didn't have to commit to where it was going straight away. But at least now with doing this with these 3D buds, I can keep the release paper on. And wait until everything's where I want it before I take the release paper off and stick it down, so it's going about there. Okay. Okay, so there's something here where it says date on the sketch, subtitle there, that's embellishments here and here. So I'm thinking instead of date, point your boots in the direction of your dreams. Right, that part of paper is definitely going there, so let's get that stuck. Or it's kind of going there. Right, let's take that one off. I really like that B-side. Can't remember where it was. Put it about there. We're going to put this one about there. Yeah. Something like that. If I just put, where have I just put the T-square? There it is. Okay. What I'm going to do, where's my scissors? Cut some of this post-it off. And then I can stick my photo. Doobie-doobie-doo. Supposed to be, I keep on wanting to pull it over that way a bit. So it's hanging off the blue. I'm doing that. I'm hanging it off the blue. I'm not going to do it completely on the blue. I like that. Okay. And then this hasn't got any sticky. This title piece hasn't got any sticky. It's going to stick to the photo. So if I pop that there, let's trim the post-it down. There we go. Okay. So then I'm not having to mess about. Just going to move you a minute. Okay, so I'm not going to have to mess about when it comes to try and get the post-it off. I know. Yeah, it's okay about there. Actually, I'm going to bring it over a little bit actually. Yeah, that's okay there. Right, so I have something down here. Point your boots in the direction of your dreams. I like that. And then I think I'm actually going to use these. There. Okay. Oh, that's apparently a sticker. I don't know how I lost that. Right, so I take it. These are some kind of flags. Do you just do like that? Or are they supposed to go? They're supposed to come round like that. Because I'm thinking if that's the case, I'm going to move them arrows and have that there instead of my tab. Let's move my chevrons. There's string with it as well. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm liking something like that there, but maybe not the blue. Just thinking about the blue background behind the photo. Maybe that one. So it's with the hip kit fabric things, it's always a bit of a, is that self-adhesive or is that just the strengthener on the back? And it usually is just a strengthener on the back, but everybody still tries to get, including me, get the backing off thinking it might be self-adhesive. Tombow, you just rub it in your hands and it comes off. Oh, that's what the string's for. It's a banner. So they're the ones that go with the sticks. I'm just wondering if I need that full length. Or if I cut it in half. I'll overthrow my rule now. There. Just wondering how long these sticks are. So they're nearly 6. So if I cut it there, I think that'll be alright. If it cuts, that is. Oh, yes, it does. I'll put that in there. And have that there. I think that looks alright. I know I didn't tombow this end, but I think it'll be quite good to tombow it and stick my flag on. And then do a really thin bit there to stick the stick on the page. There we go. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let me get some more banner pieces out. Oh, so kind of like the idea of doing this banner along the bottom here. Take that off. And have a banner instead. Because there's bunting, as we would call it here, along the stage at the event. I remember the date. This was last Wednesday, so this was the 15th of February. Not last Wednesday, Wednesday before. I love it when a night out happens, it's midweek, and it's on a week's holiday. So, I don't have to worry about being compos mentis for work the following day. We had, okay, so it's one of those theatres that do the little pots of wine in like, you know, plastic wine glasses with the pull with the lid on. It was great. I've never had them before, and it was actually quite nice wine. It wasn't bad. I'm not going to say it was great wine, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't, you know, it was drinkable. I had Merlot. Me and Emma had Merlot because we like a bit of red wine, and my sister and mystery person had Chardonnay. Now, we don't like Chardonnay, as it's just a thing. We don't like it. But this was like really, really cold. The reason I don't like Chardonnay is it just tastes like butter. Just, to me, it's like drinking butter. Not a fan. But it was really, really cold, and that it was drinkable. It was nice. Not something I would have chosen had, you know, I'd been having the white, but it certainly wasn't something that my sister and our friend wouldn't drink. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to get a needle out and punch and do something else with that. It does need something here, so I might put that back over it. Let's do that. Let's stick these down. And then do that. Liking that. I am going to put that back there. And then pokey tool. Oh, sorry, not the desk. I then need to remember where I put the sewing stuff. Now, I would normally take a length of embroidery thread down to 2 or 3 strands, but I think because of what I'm using this with, I don't think I'm going to do that. What I am going to do is tie a knot in the end where it's going in and trim that off later. You know, because it's the end of the banner. So to me, that would be tied off to stay out. And we don't need to do the up down on the other ones because they're covered by that sticker, chipboard sticker. Okay. And then we go 3 times around my finger. 1, 2, 3. And pull it down. Ooh, that's gone a lot bigger than the other one. Don't like that. Pull that off about there. Pull that one off about there. I'm going to pull that through to the back and stick that down. So that we've got the knotty bits around there. Okay. I'll sort that out, put that away properly later. Okay. I'm really liking this. Just need some embellishments now. That needs to be so it's under there. That one's still coming up, yeah. So it's like there, I think. We'll do that. We're going to cut a bit off though. That might be too low now, I might mess that up actually. No, I think that's actually okay. You know me. Make my embellishments go further. Cut bits in half when I'm tucking them, so the bit that's going underneath, you don't need, you know. You know what, I'm really happy with that. I might just leave it at that. Let's have a look at some of these little words. So we actually call ourselves a country club. Because if there's anything country on, we want to get to it together. So, yeah, so we're, I know it's a bit cheesy, but hey, we're a cheesy bunch. No, I'm just adding stuff for the sake of adding it now. That I'm happy with. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna leave that like that. That's it. So challenge 4, use black and white photo. Thanks for watching. Bye.